Hi. I'd like to say thank you to all the new and old subscribers and the ones who's commenting underneath all the videos. Please go back to the old videos as well. Please look at the first videos because I've obviously got better at doing certain stuff, and please check the dark side of Ocean Yemi, the dark side of Ocean Yemi media. Um, yes, there is a lot to take in. I put up Velvet's sister. That is an old video actually, but I've put my own little spin on it. I did double up or I think it's number 3, but I've taken it out. Please leave your comments. Please be respectful in the comments. And you can also interact on the community tab. And I do have other videos that I'm gonna put up regarding the Velvet situation, but I'm also doing other stuff on the dark side of Ocean Yemi. Please sub to the dark side of Ocean Yemi. Please go to the Patreon if you can. There's a Facebook as well you can go to. I already stated what I think on the Nature Boy scene already. I don't need to make myself any more clearer. Some people go into certain slumps or they change. I don't know what happens. It's a shame. I was at live, and it's sad really, because when you see somebody defending Nature Boy, it's really sad how it looks. I mean, people say that people's judging them, but I don't think they're looking at them per se. They're looking at the content that you're putting out, because we know that he done loads of abuse and manipulations. He's hurt women. He's done a lot, and therefore, like, we are just, I think we, the ones who is kind I mean, I don't really look at Nature. I look at the members that left more, because some of them do actually grow and some of them don't. Some of them are still stuck on the Nature Boy, I would say, his thinking and stuff like that. I like it all to be proven wrong. I do like to eat my words sometimes. I do like to eat my words. And Velvet, I don't know what's going on with her. I know this is a power struggle. She's happy that Nature Boy is where she is, therefore she can maneuver and reboot Carbonation. Carbonation, however, is a cult at the end of the day. Anybody who chooses to indulge with that cult, I have not got time for that side of things. I don't want to be partake of it, basically. I will never partake of it, because I'm in a disagreement with it in a lot of ways. And I stated it last night on a live, on a panel, and I will state it again. He used I would say he conned a lot. He scammed. He also abused younger people, younger than himself, looking like a father figure. Turns out he's abusing them. He's a sexual deviant. He himself have mental health. He himself was in institutions from young. Therefore, he was out to hurt more than to heal. There is a video that explains how he conned them, like making out he was an eco village first. But then it happened that how, like, he took their money and bought dirt bikes and computers and etc. when he could have bought land. So looking from it from my point of view, Velvet's sister, she have all right to let off. Even though that is an old video, she have all right to let off on her sister. She's a family. She's probably seen a lot that we probably haven't even seen a lot. A lot of people who know Pop Marquez know what he went through for his daughter, going to Puerto Rico to save his daughter, but then at certain times his daughter turned on him as well. Now it looks like when somebody is looking for attention, because that's what she wants the attention. The main fact she said that how her daughters needs a dad is quite sad, really. And I'm not saying that no child should have a dad. No, no, not at all. The main fact that she is saying that and using that is really awful, sad. I don't know. She needs help. She needs help. And all right, and I know we all go through our little slumps in life and whatever else it is. Max yesterday said that she misses the part that she was the queen of the earth plane. Well, you was queen of the earth plane, but you was getting beaten a lot, severely beaten. I don't even think I could even put them videos on here. Like, you were severely beaten. You were severely he also womanized around you. He said to you one thing and then he'll do other stuff. He'll womanize with the other women. He'll gaslight you. He did a lot of stuff. You really have to consider your daughters at this time. It's nice to have a companion. No, it is nice to have a companion. It's nice to have a like, as they say, reflection of yourself through another being. But at what cost would you do that? I mean, like, I've never been her fan in the first place. I feel that it is deep root. She is deep rooted. She should have carried on and deprogrammed. She hasn't deprogrammed. I knew she wasn't deprogrammed anyway. And it's quite apparent now. So those who was backing her, helping her out, putting her in certain places because of the DV, what was going on, etc. Now she spat in their faces. She spat in their faces. So anybody who is for Nature Boy, Nature Boy is not. It's not, well, I mean, I'm not advocating for him at all. I'm not advocating for him. I sat and I've watched him deal with the people really badly. I've watched videos, I've heard the people spoke about what he's done to them. I've heard what she's done to them. A whole big woman died in his care. Okay. A baby that should have been born was called a demon. And that it's very sad to see that we till this day we still as women still encourage this behavior. Okay, like if it's not happening to me, I'll encourage it for someone else. You can't encourage it for someone else. That's not moral. There's no moral principles in that. You have to consider, if your child was there, what would you do? Because some people will section their children, put them in the madhouse. Some people, yeah, section their children, basically. They will disown them. They will have nowhere to return to. Malia is a great example of that. She has nowhere to run to right now. She has to proclaim the kingdom. Eferu has a whole family that loves her but fails to go to the family. Aya was part of the streets. She have a family that she still can go to. She has a son. Malia has a son. Zoka is young. I don't even know where she's left or not left. I don't know. I haven't seen evidence of it. Sola wants to be the head of the broken kingdom. Now people are following or looking into what he's saying, who went there before and they got rejected. There's another one that's called Source, and he follows him. He's following Solar at present. Now, because Solar and Velvet is chief and chiefess, he is following them, and therefore they're looking on them as that. And it is sad that even we as a people cannot stop this. We can't stop this. It's like, it's really ridiculous. It's like a revolving door. Basically, she's taking, she's gonna take that to back to base. Back to base. That's what she's gonna do. One of the ex-Carbonations, Tory, aka Joyce, said it was a bad idea because she knows that people are not vetted, people are not seen, people coming could be anybody, children in danger. I hear children of God situation happening. It is a sex cult. That's what it is. It's a sex cult. All cults are bad, doesn't matter how it looks, how it feels, it's a cult. Yahweh ben Yahweh told his men to kill, burn houses, commit arson, all sorts of stuff. And there's this young guy now. He's still like, I mean, anyway, it was apparent that he was still active for Nature Boy. So whether everybody's walking with their eyes closed, that's left to be seen at present. Just because you're in a situation and you're not living your best life and you're having thousands of pounds or whatever. And even though it's nice when people do give you money or give you cash apps or whatever, sometimes, right, you have to turn that and make that into something substantial, something tight. Because right about now, it's a lot going on in the Americas as well as, like I said, England. So this cult is like thriving on broken people. But at what rate do these broken people probably have mental health, all sorts going on? Some of them come from stable families, because most cults, most people come from stable families, not necessarily single families, not so necessarily being in gangs, as Nature Boy termed it. He was not a streetwise person. It showed in all the prison videos what he said. He's not a streetwise person. A streetwise person would know that you don't do certain stuff in certain spaces. You see on Oz. It's like, I mean, even though Oz is a program, but it shows incarcerated men, the vulnerable and the opportunists. So this is not gonna be a long video. It's not gonna be a long video, because I have, like I said, other things to talk about. And I have other lives to do. But this is just a sad occurrence that even one channel holder, people's questioning her, but I don't know her like that before. She always was against Nature Boy. She was against him. Now people's looking at her differently, side-eyeing her, when I know of her differently. Like, now she's calling him like he's the god and all this stuff, and it's sad because I know whatever's going on, maybe something else is going on with her. Like I said, maybe something else is going on, but people are not watching you. They're watching your content, what you're putting out. They're watching your content. The ones who's dealing with that sector is watching the content. That's like me, if I'm dealing with Jazzy Life and all of a sudden me and Jazzy is friends, people will be looking at me sideways. You can't be against them and then lying in the bed with them, lying in bed with the enemy, sleeping with the enemy, and calling those girls Lion pride, free pride. Like I said, it's a danger. It makes your channel look a certain way. Now people's definitely looking at you sideways. This, at the end of the day, is a cult. They manipulated, abused. He abused a lot of people. He abused a lot of people. Even his members was abusing their women. Olmec beated up his wife, his woman. Solar did the same thing to Zoka while she was pregnant. I think they said that, allegedly, while she was pregnant. Then there was giving Zoka shots while she was pregnant, while calling her baby a demon. That's not a village. That's not a village. A village don't do that. So I'm glad to see that Sweet Ma is on it again, doing her thing, and other people who study cults is out again. But really, it looked like they were crumbling at first. It looked like they were crumbling. I know, I won't give them my money. But like I said, people have to look where the money's coming from, where the purse strings is coming from. Because there's a circuit of them. Okay, so I'm not going to prolong and make a big speech. I'm just saying. But thank you, new subs will coming, will subbing onto the channel, and the old subs as well. I still appreciate you, because like we our channels will not grow without you guys, seriously. So your comments are all validated or whatever. It's sad to watch what's going on. Yes, I mean, as much as I don't like to talk about carbonation a lot, but in this time, I feel like I have to go and find videos of stuff and re-put them up or something. I don't know what to do, really, but I'm sure I will follow my mind and my heart. My heart will tell me what to do, because at this rate, it is very telling. This is not going to end good for Velvet. We all know that. We all know that. It's going to end in shambles for her. And she's putting her daughters at risk at wanting a man. But anyways, I'm going to come off. I will see you everybody later. Let me see if I can play my thing on here. I'll see you lot later. Bye.